welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to give you a quick overview of our setup for school this year. We have not officially started school yet. We will start on the 22nd, so that gives us a couple more weeks to play, for me to plan. We've got family coming to visit, so we're just kind of still in summer mode. We had planned on moving at the beginning of October. That's when the Army told us we were going to be moving. Now it looks like it's going to be beginning of December, which kind of changes every single plan I've made, which is a little stressful, but flexibility is the name of the game when it comes to the military. So, there's that. And so I just kind of wanted to show you how we've got things set up. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I don't have a dedicated homeschool space. We homeschool in the dining room, which I will show you after I get done here. But I just wanted to go through all of this stuff quickly and just let you know what we got going on. And this is in our fourth bedroom, which is an office slash storage slash catch-all area. So the first thing, this little wooden tray here is full of broken toys that need to be glued or fixed, random things around the house. I like to have this here because a lot of times the kids will, when we're cleaning up and the kids are helping, they find something and I'm like, oh, that belongs in the office. I just have them put it here and then I will put it away. Or even like my husband, if my husband's not real good about putting things back where they go, so I just have him put stuff there if he doesn't know exactly where I have it located, and then I'll go back and put everything there. So this is a Melissa and Doug clock that we love, and little cards that go with it. This is a greeting card organizer, pins. I have zoo books, zoodles, Ranger Rick, Big Backyard, highlight, magazines. I've got sticker books, workbooks, dry erase workbooks, office supplies, lots of office supplies, more pens, more office supplies. I have a thing for office supplies. I usually try not to go into office supply stores because I'll spend too much money. Cards, more pens, more office supplies, and those are greeting cards, envelopes. And then I'm going to just go through each one of these little cubbies here. Now, these aren't expensive pieces of furniture. These are just those little 9 cube shelves from, I believe these were from Target. When we move, I plan on getting some IKEA storage, but right now I'm not buying any furniture until we move. So we're just kind of waiting on all of that. So the first few cubbies here are things we're going to be using this year, maybe possibly like in the second part of the year, but I didn't want to store them in a way that I would have to really dig to find them later. And some of them are like manipulatives that we're going to be using even this part of the year, but I didn't have room for them in the dining room right now. So this is our math stuff. Like this is part B for my son, so I've got the part A in the dining room. I've got some little additional, like these are little workbooks from the dollar store for first grade and kindergarten. So those are additional resources if we need those things. Let's see, I've got some. Okay, just a minute. No, okay, just a minute. Let me finish. Thank you. Sorry about that. They're going crazy. Okay, so we're gonna be using this game with my daughter for her curriculum, well, and my son too. These are a bunch of I showed them to you before in a haul, but a bunch of Dollar Tree math games. So those, we'll be using those along with our curriculum. Some more workbook resources. These are the Kumon books. This, I love this, is the Usborne First Illustrated Math Dictionary. I'm gonna open this up. So I don't know if y'all have ever looked at these, but I love this. It explains different math terms, and it illustrates them so that kids can kind of understand rather than just telling them the definition or of something. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually an Usborne consultant just to get the discount for the Usborne books. And then I've got some more of these little like dollar spot things from Target, like puzzle cards for time and money and all that kind of stuff. Here I have independent readers, and they're not necessarily in any order. Some of these are from like the Dollar Spot, some are from the Dollar Tree. These are Abeka readers that I got from a thrift store. These aren't independent readers. These are read alouds, but I just put them right there for right now. This is kind of our phonics / reading cubby for this year. So I've got, this is another Dollar Tree game, our second volume for the level 2 All About Reading program. Here's some more little workbooks to help, little games and manipulatives. These are some file folder games. And then down here, there's All About Reading level 1, which my daughter will be doing probably in the spring next year. These are some readers I picked up. Now these are for just multiple readers. These aren't readers. These are just books that I picked up to read aloud to the kids for different subjects. So we've got like stuff for history and science. They just go along really well with our curriculum this year. And then, yeah, so that's just some extra things there if we get to them. All of our Bob books that we're using. This right here is stuff actually that we probably won't be using this year. Some of it is. On the bottom here I have some file folder games, and I've got to go through these. They were actually given to me, and a lot of them, they're way too easy for my first grader, but I could use them with mine upcoming kindergartner. And next year, my youngest will be in preschool, so those will work really well. Some more file folder games. And let's see, there's some workbooks and things in there. This is the All About Reading pre-reader that my son will do. Next year, there's just a bunch of stuff that we're probably going to use next year with him. And so I've kind of put that there. I've got some games here. This is a learning resources. You can see we haven't even opened this one yet, but it's a really cute game. Our kids, my son's played it before. He really likes it. And so let me see if I can. It says flip a spot over and think fast to make 10. Be the first player to fill your card and win. So you have these spot cards, and then here is your little board. So that's a lot of fun. We also have these little pattern shapes, Melissa and Doug. This is a really fun game. You can see I haven't opened this one yet either, but I've played this one before. This is audio bingo, and so we bought that to play this year. These poor little tins have been beat up. These are our Bible adventure things, and I think my kids are just now old enough to actually use them, and so they're basically, there's a set for each like story out of the Bible, and within the set you've got coloring pages, puzzles, story games, and so you can, and they are divided up between like subject. So I figure we'd break those out and we'd use them this year at some point. Down here we have construction paper and some cardstock, coloring books, coloring crayons. Up here I have science stuff, not necessarily science stuff that we're using this year as far as our curriculum goes, but additional things. So I've got science activities, This is a Usborne First Illustrated Science Dictionary, so it's kind of like the math one, only for science. I've got magnets, these little crystal growing kits, another magnet. These are to make, let's see, those you put, sorry if you hear a bunch of banging, that's my kids banging on their door. These you put 2-liter bottles on there and you can make little tornadoes. Down here we have a bunch of, we're gonna work on these this year too, on our off days on science. These are the Magic School Bus science kits. My aunt signed us up for the kids' Christmas present this past year. Instead of getting them presents, she signed them up for those kits, which are awesome. We have some kiwi crates that we need to do. Down here, this I got for free. I will put the link on the bottom if I can find it. But this is from the USDA, the Grow It, Try It, Like It. This is the preschool version. There's some like posters and readers and color books and workbooks, stickers. I mean, all of it. It's basically about healthy eating. So we have that. We'll do health sometime this year. I haven't decided when we're going to do it, but it'll be sometime this year. And then here I have my planner stuff. So I've got stickers and paper cutter and lots of washi tape and adult coloring books, more stickers, notepads, stamps, stamp pads. Down here I've made a video in the past about the my antique school book collection, and so there's some of those. Down here I have additional resources that we won't be using for quite a while that I got for free online. There's stuff about stamps, there's stuff, different science things, stuff about drugs and environmental things. So all of that's kind of just, excuse me, that's just off to the side for now. Okay, down here we've got, this is kind of their goodie bin. So when they get, I'll show you their little sticker charts. When they fill up their sticker charts, they get to pick something out of the goodie bin. I have some posters and things. These are actually going to go in our new space, so I'm not putting them up yet. My Cricut and Cricut stuff. Let's see, I've got some paper over here, sketch pads, tissue paper. These little bins, there's 5 of them here. They are my youngest. I'm making him busy bins this year, so I'm gonna label them Monday through Friday, and so he'll get to pull those out and play with them if he wants while we're working. Got a bunch of games and activities back here. I don't know if you can see all of them, but there's a bunch of things here for us to do. This is my Levenger punch that I'm using to make my lesson planner. And I've got a ton of art supplies in here, just kind of everything. Lots of stuff, felt, paint brushes. Here I have our Melissa and Doug money set, which I love. I've got these little things, I haven't used them yet. Probably use them for beads and such. There's little Dollar Tree kits, my laminator. These are just like teacher supplies, stickers and things. These are all my flashcards, which I have a ton of flashcards. Up here are all of our manipulatives and things. Puzzles and more games and lacing beads and bears, and got Cuisinart rods and markers. Hold on, buddy. Got little wooden letters, paper for mosaic, beads. We've got Safari LTD animals. These little sorting blocks. This is a inflatable globe. There's all sorts of things, dominoes, puzzles. And then all the way up here we have books and lots of puzzles. And so that is this crazy crazy haul of school stuff, and you can see we're already busting at the seams. I really need almost like 2 more of these on top of each other. You know, I think I would have enough at that point. So this is our, I call it our homeschool storage, and so I'm now going to take you to our homeschool room space setup. All right, so this is our homeschool space, and if my voice sounds echoey, this dining room just, it's very closed off, and it just kind of, that's how it sounds. And so this is what we've got going on this year. And I actually still have one more poster to hang. This is short vowels, and on the other side there are long vowels, so I need to hang that up. I'll probably hang it up on the other side of the room. We've got our microwave cart. I'm probably gonna possibly hang it there. Maybe move that picture, and then we've got our numbers chart and Pledge of Allegiance there, and so there's all of that. So back over here, a lot of this is the same from last year. We've got our months of the year, days of the week. Now this stuff has been moved. This was over on this wall, so this is here now, and this is our calendar. And we actually through the summer have just continued to use the calendar part so the kids can kind of see where we are with different things that we're gonna do. But this year I have our dry erase board, which is gonna be super helpful when it comes to our grapevine studies and all about reading, all about spelling, and all that good stuff. And then I've got a bulletin board over there, and then our state map, or our map of the states and map of the world. And then over here this year, last year we just had these 2. And I was gonna get another one of these, and I'm gonna put that up there. That's our CD/radio, CD players, radio. And so I was gonna get another one of these, and I went to Michael's with the intention of getting one of those. And I came across this gorgeous, gorgeous storage cart for 50% off. So hello, I bought it. I'm in love. I wish actually I had 2 of these instead of 1, because this one I can put binders in. I can't with this, and these are super nice and sturdy, and this isn't as sturdy, but you know, it is what it is. It works for us still, and so, you know, I paid for it, I'm gonna use it. So I guess I'm just gonna go through each of these things and show you what we've got going on. Up here, these are my kids, kind of, we call them their work boxes. It's pencils and crayons and markers and erasers and whatever they're gonna use, scissors, glue, whatever they gotta use. Are all about reading cards that we're still going through from last year. We're just making sure we know our sight words. Got a stapler, some dry erase markers. There's a pencil sharpener. Over back here, there's some tape and scissors. Here's our nice little flag that we have. And I've got the pieces for our calendar in here. And then we have our virtue cards. But that's fitting there. Some more calendar pieces and my little pointer. And then stuff we're using. This is our summer study stuff that we've been using. And then under here in another video, this is my planner, my teacher planner. So I'm excited to show you that. Here's my personal planner and some markers. Not markers, sorry. Colored pens. Those are erasable colored pens, because I swear I can't use anything that's not erasable. I'm awful about, I feel like when I write, my hand is ahead of my brain, and so I make so many mistakes. I've got to have something that erases. So first drawer here, and you can see I can fit 3 binders in here, and these are the 1.5 inch, I believe, maybe 1 inch. It's more than 1 inch, right? 1.5. I'm gonna say 1.5. Anyway, our grapevine studies, I kind of put stuff in here. This is basically our daily work. So things that we're gonna do daily are in here. These are the additional resources we need. Since the binders don't fit in here, I will just pull out the kids' sheet or sheets for each day and put them in here. And then I'll just pull out my teacher manual. So this would be our grapevine study. This is for history. Now, I still need to put up that video on our history material, our history curriculum, but there are so many pieces to it, it will not fit here. So this is the devotional part that goes along with the history curriculum. And then over here we have history binders, history resources, and history resources. So yeah, I need to make a video. Here's art, science, music. We used this this past year, and we're just going to continue using it. This is the All About Reading Level 2, math, spelling, and then down here are some of my daughter's things for her K4 program. And this one's empty. And then down here I have additional music resources. This is more history stuff. And then down here are additional workbooks. So we're pretty full there. Over here we have, these are incentive stickers, stamps, bookmarks, erasers, so that's kind of teacher goody things. Additional supplies we might need: pencils, glue, dry erase markers, little watercolor paints, more dry erase markers, more pencils, just day-to-day things. And then we've got our art supplies. So there's some there, and then there's some bigger ones and drawing pads and stuff there. So that is our homeschool space. I'm really excited that we added this additional storage cart, because not only does it makes it easier. I don't have to keep running back to the office to grab stuff or pile it on a chair. It gives me an additional like flat space to put stuff in here. And my youngest now is kind of at the point where he's not necessarily, he still does. He will still sometimes open these drawers, but typically if it's just books in there, he's going to leave them alone. He doesn't care about the books. So that is our setup. So sorry about kind of the crazy wobbliness. I'm holding my camera and doing this and walking around and getting up and sitting down and all sorts of stuff. So sorry that it's kind of wobbly. Sorry about the crazy kids in the background. It kind of is what it is around here. So if you've got any questions, just put them in the box below. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.